Start.
How do you manage to give up your comfort and everything for meditation and also to guide me, Upanda and Prince in meditation? How do you become selfless and can give up comfort and everything for other people?
Once you have the glimpse or the taste of truth, then the confidence happens. You are as if lost in a jungle in a dark night, and you have lost the way. Then suddenly there is a lightning, and you saw that there is a way, and you could see the destination in that light very far away. But now you know that the destination is there, the goal is there. So in the same way, when you start getting glimpses of your real nature, then you are attracted more and more towards it. It's like what they say, money begets more money. Is it the right thing? If you have money, then it attracts more money towards you.
Yes.
So if you have some meditation, it will pull you towards more meditation. So once you start getting the glimpse, the taste of inner silence, of awareness, of that inner light, then it becomes clear that there is something within you. It's not that everything is outside. There is something within you which is more important than anything on the outside. Because if your house is in darkness, you have to live in that house. First thing is that has to be lighted. That is what is meant by physician, heal thyself first, or know thyself first, or be your own light. So once, because I was also in depression, so as you become more meditative, as you become more conscious, your past, your unconscious instincts and addiction and habit, your mood, your emotions, they start losing their power over you. So when you see these things are disappearing, and finally when you are out of all those things, now you know that when the consciousness is there, when the awareness is there, then depression cannot be there. When you are able to see that if you have the inner light, if you become conscious, your dependence on the outside world becomes less and less. Especially your psychological dependence goes on becoming less and less, and then it vanishes. And as long as you are dependent on others psychologically, the string of Your life is in others people's hand. You are just a puppet. Anyone pulls this string and you start dancing to their tune. So, as you start becoming aware of your emotions, your mood, your all unconscious instincts, then you want to go further and further, because now you are no longer trying to find shortcuts. You know that if you want to live a significant life, problems have been created because of you being unconscious. You can go on blaming others. That will not solve anything. And you have the master key. The master key is to become aware. So the journey may be very long. It may take whatever time it will take. That is not in your hand. But then there is a challenge. You are excited about it also, that it will happen someday. Once it becomes clear to you that if the sickness, if the disease is within you, nothing from outside can be of any help. You may have all the money, you may have all the riches, you may have all the powers of the world. You may be a king or a queen. You may be sitting on the most prestigious position. You may be the Prime Minister or President. But if your house, the inner house, is in chaos, if it is not arranged, if it is not in order, then anything from outside, even you have the most beautiful girl as your girlfriend, these things will not be of any help. If you are in inner darkness, if the madness is within you, if you are in depression, no solution from outside can be a real solution. You will have to find out the causes why you are depressed. Why the anger is there. Why you are miserable? Why there is no silence? Why there is no serenity, no peace within you? So the first thing is to have this inner light. Once you have the light, then you can go into journey. Without that inner light, wherever you will go, you will break your legs, you will be stumbling everywhere. So once you have found that light, then when you see other people, they are in suffering, they are miserable, they are in a kind of prison. And once you have found the light, you know that there is only one consciousness. Consciousness is not two. You may have different forms, but the consciousness is one. So it is not so much like helping some individuals, Bhupendra or Karen or Prince or anyone else. You know that once they are connected to their consciousness, then all these waves cannot overpower them. Once they have known the ocean of consciousness, then the waves will become silent. Once you have found the way, then you would like to share it with those who come to you. If people think that if they have money, they have girlfriends, they have powerful posts, then they will become happy or contented. As long as they have this illusion, they can never really turn in. Once you are matured enough that these things are like giving toffee to a child, you are not going to transform them. They are like, if someone is unhappy or sad, you tell him to join you in a movie, or we can have alcohol together. But that is just forgetting your misery. It is not getting rid of. It is not going beyond your misery. The misery is waiting for you once the movie is finished, or once your intoxication is over. Then it will overtake you. It will overpower you again. So if you want cheap solution, then you want to run away. That's why we are all the time running away, going to mall, going here and there, buying incense. The problem is the mind. And the solution is to go beyond the mind. For all your inner problems, psychological problem, meditation is the only answer. And once you start seeing that all those things which you call comfort, they cannot bring you real comfort. The real comfort is a silent, meditative, conscious state inside. then you will be able to give up comforts. Find something more significant. You will have to give up things which are of less value if it is needed. And you are saying how you are so selfless. Once you go inside, then you will find that this ego, or whatever you call the self, is your real thorn, is your real prison. And if the more you become conscious, you find that there is nothing like ego. Ego is just a substitute for the real. As long as the real is not there, ego is on the throne. Once you start becoming conscious, then ego is not found. It is like once the light is there, darkness is not found. So when someone authentic or genuine comes to you, then it happens naturally. There is no people are very mature, then you will have less and less difficulty. If they are clinging to their ignorance, if they are very stubborn, then they can create some discomfort. But that is acceptable if they are ready to listen. Is there something else that remains?
Let me read my question, Swami. I think you have answered everything, Swami.
You want to ask something more in this or not?
Okay. Okay. My question I'm asking for myself this time is that for me, like I have this attachment to the body in the sense that, like when I reach home, like there is a compulsion to take shower first before I inform Swami that I've reached home. Can you hear me, Swami? Yeah, I have this attachment to the body that like whenever I reach home, I have this compulsion to take the shower first before I send a message to Swami to say I've reached home. So there's this compulsion to take the shower first. So is there any way I can become not so attached to the body and like, is there any way to become not so attached to the body?
You are saying, is there any way to throw out darkness by rustling? As you become more conscious, it will become clear what is needed and what is not needed. Those things which are unnecessary or you are doing more than what is needed, they will go on their own. But your whole energy should go into becoming more conscious and more loving. All other things will happen when they have to happen. And your obsession that you are not progressing is also because of the ego and your old habits. First thing is that if you want to grow, then you have to shun your past. Don't allow all those melodramas which you have been doing all the time. Don't give any strength to those things. Otherwise, they will be unnecessary, taking you down. Never listen to those things. Whatever you are told to do, just get absorbed in those things. When you are doing your work, do it totally. When you are making video, make it totally. When you are meditating, just don't look for fruits. Just get totally involved in that. And don't think of the past, don't think of the future. They are non-existential. Don't be ambitious about progress and result. And my master used to say that you can buy the lottery ticket, but whether you get the award or reward is not in your hand. It all depends on existence. When existence sees you as, when you are in tune, when you are in right space, things will happen. Don't worry about those things. It is the ego which is always in hurry, which is impatient. You just do your thing rightly. When you are using the right mean, you will reach to the end. So it is in your hand to do things rightly, not to get the result. Result will happen when you are matured enough. So forget about progress. And here it is not like anything on the outside that you will achieve something. There is some goal. Everything is inside you. It is already there. When you are in right space, when you are not seeking anything, when you are not desiring anything, when you are just relaxed here and now, then something happens within you which you can call God, you can call truth. But but there is no name to it. It is a mystery. So, don't make it into an ego game that you have to progress. You have to become like innocent like a child. Childlike innocence is needed. That's why Jesus said that only those who are innocent like small children will enter into kingdom of my God. Small children are not very worthy people. They are doing nothing. They are not even in search of anything. They are just enjoying the moment. Don't just go on. Don't be obsessed with result or reaching somewhere. Don't make truth or enlightenment into some goal. Don't start projecting your ideas on them. Just remain in a state of not knowing. Just remain a nobody. If you are not desiring anything, you are already silent. If you are not seeking anything, you have already reached. That's why Chuan Tzu allows to, I think Chuan Tzu has said it, seek and you will miss. Stop seeking and find. You have very stupid ideas about enlightenment. Enlightenment is your very nature when you are not going against your nature. You are in that state. So, and you lose that state only when you become a doer, when you want to reach somewhere, when you have ambition, when you have goals, when you want to progress. So don't allow your old mind to interfere. Don't allow your old mind to create hell for you. Just enjoy the moment, whatever you are doing. Do it as if you are praying or you are worshipping. Whatever you are doing, make it into a holy thing. It all depends on you. In the hands of the conscious person, even stone becomes gold. Is it clear?
Yes, clear, Swami.
Not very clear. Huh?
Very clear.